Hello again and welcome back to the AI-MCP Agent use case series. I'm George Snyder, one of the developers of the platform. Today we're building a small team of agents that work together on one of the most tedious, expensive jobs in litigation, reviewing a pile of documents for eDiscovery, deciding what's privileged, what's relevant, and what a lawyer actually needs to see. Every document review starts with a first pass, and here's the agent that does it, the classifier. Its instructions tell it to read each document and label it by privilege, relevance, and responsiveness, and to give every call a confidence score so we know how sure it is. Notice it's connected to the document repository over MCP, the open standard for giving an agent real tools. You can see the tools it's allowed to use, list the documents in the repository, and open any single document to read its full text. So it doesn't guess from a file name, it actually reads the material before it classifies it. Here's the second member of the team, the quality assurance reviewer. Once the classifier has done its first pass, this agent double checks the work. Its instructions are focused. Look closely at the low confidence calls and only then commit the final labels. It shares the same document tools and it uses one of them, tag a document, to record the official tags back into the repository. Then it summarizes what was tagged and, most importantly, flags anything that still needs a human attorney to review. Two agents, one classifies, one checks and files the result. Now let's see how they work as a team. This is the multi-agent flow designer. Read left to right. The flow starts, hands the repository to the classifier, which reads and labels every document, and then passes its report to the QA reviewer, which spot checks and records the final tags, and finishes. Each box is one of the agents we just looked at. And notice the building blocks in the palette. You can branch on a condition or fan workout and back, so a review pipeline can be as simple or as thorough as the matter demands, all without writing code. The magic is in the handoff. When we click the classifier, we can see it produces a structured output, its classification report. And when we click the QA reviewer, it declares that same classification as its input. That's the contract between them. The classifier reads and labels every document and packages up its findings, and the reviewer receives exactly that with nothing lost in translation. The platform passes it from one specialist to the next automatically. Let's run the whole team on the real repository. We ask it to classify and tag every document, list them all, then tag each one. Watch the flow work. The classifier calls the document tools, opens each file, reads it, and labels it for privilege, relevance, and responsiveness with a confidence score. Then it hands off and the QA reviewer rechecks the shaky calls, uses its tag tool to record the final labels in the system, and tells us plainly which documents an attorney still needs to review. Each agent's real response streams in order, and the chat history shows the exact cost of the whole run. A full first pass review done in seconds. With the team tested, it's time to put it to work. Saving the flow publishes it with a single agent code, and the whole two-agent review team can be delivered anywhere your people work. The first way is an embeddable chat window. A litigation support analyst can drop onto an internal case page. They simply ask for the review, and behind that one chat box, both agents spring into action. The classifier reads and labels every document, the QA reviewer records the tags and flags what needs a lawyer, and the analyst gets the results and the attorney review list right there in the browser, no login and nothing to install. Legal teams also have people fielding requests from the case team, so the second way is Chat Assist, our live agent co-pilot. Here a litigation support analyst gets a message asking to run the review. When the request comes in, the analyst hands it to the assistant, which runs this very same two-agent team, reading, classifying, and tagging the documents, tools, and all, and drafts the reply. The analyst reviews it, adds their own note about the flagged items, and sends it. The agents do the heavy document work. The human keeps judgment over the case. And there's a third way to reach this workflow. The phone. Because these are AI-MCP agents, the same classification and review team can connect to a standards-based SIP telephony provider. So an attorney could call in and ask about the document set by voice and get the same tagged review-ready answer. It's all managed here in telephony setup, phone numbers, call history, and diagnostics. One team reachable across the web, live chat, and a phone line. And that's an eDiscovery review team. Two specialized agents, one to classify every document, one to check the work and file the final tags, each with the precise document tools it needs over MCP, passing a clean, structured handoff between them and delivered as a self-service review window or a live agent co-pilot, all designed on one canvas without a line of code. This is where multi-agent really shines, a huge, tedious task broken into focused steps, done reliably and with a human in the loop where it counts. Thanks for watching. I'm George Snyder, and I'll see you at the next AI-MCP multi-agent deep dive.